Good morning and welcome to Worthy Beyond Purposes social distancing meditation bliss while we all kind of sit in this sheltering at home together. Hello. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about grief. I don't know if you follow my personal Instagram or Facebook, but my dog was hit by a car on Wednesday morning and passed away. And it was a brand new dog that we had for about 2 weeks. I was training it, seeing all those moments where you start to see them come alive and understand and feel safe around human beings. And so these last few days for me have really been about putting this work into practice, feeling into what I've been going through and a total acceptance of the moment. And if you don't know who Ram Dass is, he passed away earlier this year. He's written a lot of books, and one of his books is called Walking Each Other Home, and I just wanted to share something from it. I've been thinking about it as I process this thing that my mind is really not able to make sense of, and so really the only place to go is into my heart. And he says, grief is not an event, but a process. It is as individual as each of us and as unique as the person we lost. If you don't fully grieve in a way that is true to your own heart, you may end up with cynicism about life and fear of future involvement, fear of any risk. Be kind to yourself. When it is time to let go, you'll know. Then let go. The memories will still be there without attachment. It's not about returning to normal, but becoming someone new, free to be present for wherever your life is now. So for each of us, how we process grief is going to be different. And our friends come and they want to offer their condolences or remind you that that death is a beginning, or that it's part of life. And all of those things, they help. I think talking to my friends has helped a lot. But really what helped me the most was when my teacher that I work with just said, have compassion for yourself. And I feel like that is also the kind of essence of what Ram Dass says here. So for whatever you're grieving right now, if there has been a loss of a job, or if you're sick or a friend is sick, or you're just a loss of the way things were, if you're going through something like I'm going through, finding ways to really be present to what your experience is, so that you can honor it. You can honor the life that was, and you can honor yourself and your own emotions. I was watching a show on Netflix, which I highly recommend, called Midnight Gospel, and they mentioned a meditation there, which I had remembered from years ago, actually. I think Eckhart Tolle talks about it in one of his books, and that is sort of the practice we're going to do today, kind of feeling our bodies from the inside out as a way of, again, getting out of our heads and down into our bodies, into our hearts, so we can start to feel what we're actually going through. So things don't get stuck in our body. We can actually allow ourselves to feel things and have the courage to be there for ourselves no matter what comes up. So when you feel ready, close your eyes. We're going to just take 3 breaths together to settle in, and then we'll start the practice. So starting with a deep breath in through the nose, letting it go through the mouth. Deep breath in, letting it go. Deep breath in through the nose and letting it go. And today I want you to bring your awareness to your hand. If you can, hold your hand out in front of you with your eyes closed. So you don't see your hand, you're not looking at it, but you still have this sense that your hand is there. And if you sense into your hand, what do you feel? At first, you might feel where the air around you is touching your skin. Take that awareness and place it in the center of your hand, beneath the skin, inside of your body, and see if as you try to move your awareness there, if you start to feel something. For me, it's a tingling. It feels sort of like a buzzing. And I slowly start to feel sort of a buzzing of energy throughout my entire hand. So really bringing that focus to the inside of your hand. You can place your hand down and see if you can do the same with the other hand. Feeling into the center of your hand. And seeing if you can hold both hands in this space. And now seeing if you can move that awareness up through your arms. You may start to feel what is like a current of energy moving through your arms, or a buzzing or tingling or tickling sensation. And if this is difficult for you, just stay with your hands. It's a good starting place. And one way is not better than the other. We all start somewhere. And with your hands and your arms sort of tingling with this aliveness, feeling them from the inside, see if you can feel into your feet. As if the awareness is moving right into the center of both of your feet. See if that awareness can move up through your legs. You may notice some areas might hold some tension or perhaps some pain. Just letting it all come into your awareness and seeing if you can feel both into your arms, your hands, and your legs and your feet from the inside. Naturally, you might start to feel your awareness pull up through the midline, up through your organs, your stomach. For some of us, myself included, there is a tightness in the belly. When I start to go deeper, you can pull the awareness up through your lungs into your heart, really keeping this focus on the inside. Images may start to appear, old memories. Just continue to breathe as much as you can into the actual feelings, the sensations inside the body. Maybe pulling that awareness up through your throat and right into the center of your skull. If thoughts start to arise, just come back to the breath and the feelings, the physical sensations from inside your human embodiment. And if any emotions arise, just breathe into it. You may feel some areas start to relax, or you just may notice where there's tensions or feelings where there's hardness. Whatever it is, just breathing into it. And then taking a moment as if to pull all these energies, all this feeling right into your heart. Taking your hands and placing them one over the other onto your heart. Again, feeling the skin of one hand as it touches the other or touches your chest. Coming back into our normal state of awareness. Let's take a few moments to bow our heads to our hearts. For all of our feelings, all of our emotions, all of these experiences that we will go through. Honoring that grief in a way is another expression of love. With your head bowed, take a deep breath in through your nose. Raise your head and sigh it out. When you feel ready, you can start to wiggle those fingers and those toes. Maybe roll your wrists, stretch your neck. and come back. Open your eyes. Thank you for sitting in stillness with me today. This is a meditation to really help you feel your feelings, which for many of us can be really, really difficult. And as you're doing that, you're really coming back into this present moment, plugging back into your experience right here, right now, so that everything can kind of work its way through. It doesn't need to get stuck. Have a wonderful Saturday. We will be back here every morning at 10:30 a.m. And thank you very much for being here with me today.